Sure if I'm going to make this a project or not. This was a clock that a neighbor had, and it fell off the wall because it was not a very good connection and cleared down to the floor, so things are broken. Little bits broke off the top, edging broke off, and it looks like it's cheaper stuff on the inside, so I'll have to see, but I'm at least going to take it apart. So it worked. I was able to make a new frame for the clock and use the old top piece and part of the door and the face and some of the hands, the hour and minute hands. The second hand is new. Now, we'll just try it this way. I can't back up enough. So what I did is I made an oak box joint box, and I attached with 4 screws to this top piece that I cut off. I put in a new battery powered clock mechanism, added the little sign, and then on the side we have a little opening piece, and on the other side I have the hinges. So to open it, normally you wouldn't have to open it, but if you open that, the door opens up and then you can get to the clock. So in here what I did was I put a squared off piece of oak around the inside of the box, and that's what the clock is screwed into from the back, similar to what it was on the other setup. Here's the old clock mechanism piece. So it was screwed into, well, it's actually reversed, because in the old setup it was screwed through the face into these little sideboards, and now it's screwed from the back. But I think it came out really nice. The stain is a provincial stain from Home Depot. It's the same one that I used for one of the cabinets, the second cabinet that I made for the living room, if you checked one of the other videos. But yeah, I think it works really nice. It looks really pretty, and we were able to put, like I said, a lot of all the front bits that you normally see are from the old clock. I just have the door upside down. This door piece, so this used to be the top of the door, and this was the middle that I had trimmed off, and I was able to stain the piece that I had cut, so that works good. I was able to reuse the little attach hook that closed it before and the other piece that closed it before, so then the front just comes up and locks like that. Put little side bits of oak there, because when I detached the top from that piece, that really thin plywood broke. It wouldn't come off. It had been stapled on, and prying it, I probably should have taken more time to pry it, but in any case, I put little side bits on the sides, so I think that looks nice. And yeah, let's see if I can get back. Oops, if it stays. That's all we need, is it falls at this point. But yeah, I think that came out really nice. I think she's going to be really happy. This is again from the neighbor whose original clock it was. Oh, and this piece had broken off, but I was able to putty it and glue this corner back on. So normally from the front you can't tell that it was broken. So yeah, I think that came out really nice, assuming the lighting is not ideal. Let's see if that's any better. That's shinier. Yeah, the oak ends up matching fairly close. Not completely. The clock face has a little bit more reds, but it matches fairly close, and I think it looks really good. Considering it was going to end up being trash, I think this is going to work as a really nice clock, and especially because you can't get. It's one of the older style clocks, so you can't really find nice clocks with this kind of a clock face with the chrome, or not the chrome, the brass and other sort of bits. The one thing I did have to do, you can kind of see the white around the hands. I had to glue the old hands to the new hands because the old hands was a completely different mechanism. So, but it works, and yeah, I think it's going to be really nice, and I think she's going to really like it. So, the clock is a success.